Hey, my people, what's going on? This Major TV. Let's talk. I was just messing around going through my YouTube videos, and I seen did a video asking the question, can we as blacks thrive under Biden and Harris administration? And listen, I'm letting you know right now, I'm not even tripping by the views. It was number 53 views. I didn't look at the comments, right? I remember some of the comments. And most black people that commented off the jump felt like, oh no, we can't thrive. And what they're saying, the normal stuff. They don't want to see blacks ahead. They don't want this, and they don't want to give us this. Look. I understand what you do for ourselves. I totally agree with that. I do believe that self-determination ultimately is going to be the move we may have to make. But I have a real problem with us already counting ourselves out. I don't have I can't and never in my vocabulary. Our people, black people in the United States of America, had thriving black neighborhoods and communities. Overcame a lot of stuff. And even when they came and destroyed these black neighborhoods, we found ways to make a way. We keep talking about white folks have brainwashed us, which is true. But we also don't understand the mind game that's involved with the brainwashing. We don't understand there's things that's being said in the black community that's counterproductive, and it's not productive. Because we repeat and say things to black people, and black people re-echo these same identical things. And then we go to re-brainwashing and add to the brainwashing that we already brainwashed with. We have to stop believing that this can't be done and that can't be done. I told you I'm a living testimony of a brother who grew up in one of the worst cities in the United States, like the Baltimore's and some of these cities that's just horrible, in Chicago and whatnot. I'm talking about this, I'm just saying, like, you know, we have a bunch of cities where blacks are really struggling, poor blacks particularly. All the stuff people been saying couldn't be done, and I believed that at one time. I wanted them knocking the barriers down. We don't understand how powerful the mind is, and we don't understand we say things, we go to believe it, then words can actually, because it's coming from our brain, right? And we believe in that this can't happen, this will never happen, and so forth, so on, right? Like some people never thought slavery would end when slavery was going on. Some black people never thought slavery would end. Some black people never thought they were going to be thriving black neighborhoods and what have you. We're like, well, we did it ourselves. You're still doing it yourself. You're still doing it yourself. You have to be more aware. We can't compare the hundreds to now in the sense whereas it was much different. It's way better now whether we want to separate or not. But a lot of us don't read. We don't research. We take no for no. You ever heard you never just take no little for no? Sometimes no can be a yeah. Why do you think black people are targeted? And why do you think they want us to get an X on our back and get in trouble so they can strip us of our rights? Why do you think Ku Klux Klans want to do business to stop black people from voting? Stop black people from doing things that was productive, even making money. And we overcame that shit. But the problem is we keep spewing a lot of things out there that is not healthy. We failing because we lack basic financial literacy as far as managing money. Understanding credit. Understand that the dollar bill has no value. It's a fake currency. Understand that we have to invest in real estate. We have to invest in business. You pay taxes. There are grants out here. I'm getting that grant money and don't have to pay some of it back, or none of it back. And then actually what color I am, I'm just applying. There's a pandemic right now, and people just don't understand the reason why a lot of black people are losing, because I'm gonna say it like this here. Black people are losing because we're not trying hard to teach our people. One, we're taking so much from the community, we're not giving hardly anything back. And if we do give back, it be subpar. And they have to change. I had to figure something for myself. Ain't nobody put me under their wing. People like, well, everybody not like you. Everybody is not like me. But that's why I'm coming out and speaking the way I speak. I've been putting boots on the ground, whether you believe it or not. I mean, I have a video of everything I've done and what have you. But check out my video from day one, and I've studied, I studied NFAC before I just say, oh, I'm going to get behind the movement. I studied different things to try to understand what was going on, because we are just so gullible, right? And that was a beautiful thing Grandmaster did, and in fact, Inception was all about. But we just have to stop brainwash each other. We have to stop saying, I heard I presented an idea, the Zoom, I had a private Zoom, right? And I was challenged on what I was doing, because I challenged the fact that this wasn't really a think tank. This was really a forum for networking and sharing ideas and getting to know each other. And I was like, think tank is when you really talk about the real problem and really look at, you know what I'm saying, how we can solve this problem. And the traditional think tanks is doing the research and the studying and all above, right? And then find solutions and what have you. For us, we already know what's going on with us. If you don't know, you start reading and finding out. And it just baffled me that when I was called out on certain things, I specifically had said that, sorry about the call going on. I specifically had said that, you know, we need businesses, you know what I'm saying? I was saying that we need to create opportunities so forth, so on. I was saying prioritizing, what you talking about? And I went to Pacific talking about basic needs in our community, you know, having grocery stores, nail shops, etc., right? Things that we go to other people for, right? And that person talking about Claude asked an idea about the railroad tracks, which is a beautiful, wonderful idea. But why we can't do things simultaneously? You talking about 2025, and 2025 gonna be this and that available to be able to start it, right? Oh, black on, I'm cool with that, but I'm like, oh, we can't worry about that, right? And I just felt, I'm like, how you gonna dismiss that? But another brother came in and chimed in on it. Look, I don't know what's going on with us as a people in reference to all these great minds and who think what is better or best. Look, I told y'all once, I'm going to tell you again, it's all about black people with me. I've always been a fighter, like I said, and I'm going to stay in the fight. I'm older now, I'm wiser. I understand everybody got to go through the trials and tribulations before they get to the light. When I say the light, I'm not just talking about the knowledge. The knowledge is the light, but I'm also talking about exercising that, the beauty of it, right? Really just applying, you know, and utilizing it. And a lot of us are not good at that. Once we learn something, we feel like we know we good, but we see a lot of sisters and brothers struggle with the things that we struggle with. We're critical about that. And I try to be critical because I understand the state and why in that state. I just want to stop saying certain things and just start doing what we need to do. I'm not saying ask nobody for anything. I'm not saying depend on nobody for anything. If you're part of a system that you know have been trying to exclude you, right? And you know they actually don't want you to have something. That don't mean that you don't think outside the box as far as surviving. As far as making sure you follow protocol, whether they give it to you or not, through demanding or requesting. Not asking or begging. Demanding or requesting. While you're still on the flip side, doing your own thing, investing your hard-earned money, doing what you gotta do, right? Building your credit, what have you. I just feel like too many times we say things about what needs to be done, but we don't demonstrate. I can demonstrate what I've been doing, what I'm talking about. But a lot of people are saying, do this for self and blah, blah. Like, show me what you're talking about. Show me if you think that this is, you think what you're saying is, what's up, show me, demonstrate it. Because too many times we talk about what needs to be done, we're not doing it. If we're talking about we need to build businesses, we actually talking about creating jobs. We're actually talking about feeding families and paying bills. We're actually talking about taking leadership in the black community and showing some form of direction. All black people are not going to be employers. It's point blank. Unfortunately, it's the truth. All black people are not going to have the entrepreneurial spirit and be caring about it. They're just going to be caring about basically surviving, taking care of their family, taking care of themselves. We have to be realistic about that. So, just have to just say this, right? Because I feel like too many times we really like take for granted basic stuff. And when you X yourself out of the game, excuse me, you X yourself out of the game and say this won't happen and that won't happen. And I hear people saying that. I hear a lot of people saying that. And I just don't agree. You never use certain words in your vocabulary. When I was a kid, I was a quarter. I ain't gonna lie. When I got bench starting at point guard, when I got bitch playing quarterback, that hurted me, right? Because I wasn't listening to the coach and I was doing crazy things. And I wanted to be, the magic or whatever with the ball, I wanted to be Cunningham and what have you playing football. But I was more selfish and not really understand that it was a team sport, right? And I have a dad around me, no man around me to sit me down and show me, hey man, just disciplining you. And once I got older, understood that there's times when you're going to go through things, but you have that win the spirit and never give up. You're looking at that guy. I've been through the system a few times and came out unscathed, even though I had to put some years in it. And for a long time, I just sit around and watch. But now I'm out here and I'm just trying to share the word. And I've been really trying to get with people on some real stuff and go in these neighborhoods. But a lot of people have their own agenda and what they think would be best for the black community. And I'm not one to knock it, but don't get me wrong. If you saying some stuff that I don't agree with, I'm going to let you know that ain't cool. And I'm back mine by proof. I study, I read, I ask those questions. With me, it's not about the ego. It's not about who know what and who got what. It's not about that. I want to see all black people win. I just had to say that because I just feel like a lot of times we say things and we put words in our vocabulary. We be so angry about what they done us and what have you. And we be so fiery about addressing it and wanting to take care of business, but realize that as soon as we jump off the step, a lot of black people don't gravitate to it because it be just words. Grandmaster J demonstrated what should be done with the self-defense. That's why everybody gravitated to Grandmaster J. And that could apply to me, you, or anyone that's really serious. I'm not saying we're not serious. Sometimes we just be thinking about it too hard. We're overkill about how we think we should go about doing it. But look, y'all, this major TV, out and about trying to take care of business. I've been suffering with a little back pain, so I've been hitting and missing with doing videos and lives. I got some stuff coming up I'm about to do. I'm going to feature some people on the channel that really trying to get some stuff off the ground and try to bring themselves to black America and what we're going through, and really blacks across the diaspora around the world. And I just want to talk about this. y'all know, how I'm coming. Y'all know I'm a real one. And I ain't with the boasting and all the back and forth, but I'm human. Sometimes I do let out some steam. Check this out here. If you're new to the channel, just hit that subscription button. Be a part of this black family that's trying to grow. This channel is about real engagement conversation with the black community. If you're new to the channel, also hit the notification button. I drop like recordings like this, you know what I'm saying? This raw, unapologetic content. I do lives. I do audios and what have you. I start vibrations. I've been dropping a couple of days. About to get back on dropping positive vibrations and stuff like that. You can be a part of the family and catch all that when I drop it. Y'all share the video. This channel cannot grow if you don't help it grow. If you rock with me, you down with the channel, share it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You either watch it or don't watch it. But don't let a moment of people learning something go to waste. Comment, I love my comments. Like, y'all sisters and brothers be on fire. Y'all be teaching me too. Y'all be humbling me and everything. Y'all really be like some real stuff to me. I feel like it's an open discussion. It's not just about what Major talk about. It's about you and how you all feel and see things too. Thank you so much for all love, support. Y'all just rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay focused, stay on cold, just be black. Peace.